Good morning. This is Just Saying. And there is some bad news this morning. A young man, Corey, no, in Palm Beach, officer who killed Corey Jones is his name, wearing plain clothes and driving unmarked car. This is just, you know what? If people aren't really realizing what's going on here, this can get really bad, and it's already gotten bad. Unmarked, the officer was in an unmarked car, so he approaches this young man, probably, and said that he was armed. I'm really, this is bad. And I'm really upset about the Bill Cosby. I do not even, you know what? There's so many Hollywood have sex on a regular basis all day long as they audition. All of them do that. Not only that, I don't believe in all these people. I think they were put up to it. Because I don't believe, I know he was frisky. He may have been a little frisky. And most men, when I was young and trying to be in that business, there's a lot of them, mostly white. You know, most of them were white, and a lot of those white people are gay. You know, and they take advantage of the fact that you want to be a star, so they, you know. But so why Bill Cosby? Why point him out? You know, and they were talking about if this show would go on. You know what I'm saying? If would the show be successful now? And if that doesn't work, then the different world would have to go. I would choke them if they took a different world. That's one of my favorite shows. And no, the show, I don't think your character and your real life person, will it affect your shows? To a certain extent, but not Bill Cosby show. So someone is trying to, I can feel them trying to bring him down instead of bringing out truth. You know, I can feel that. It's real strong. So I don't know why. And Bill Cosby may want it. You know, they say Tupac is still alive. And the reason why I brought that up is because a lot of people bow out of the industry by tragedy or death. They'll say that they're dead, but they're really still alive. They say Elvis is still alive. It's real possible. If Tupac is alive, then Elvis could be still alive. Tupac should be in Cuba. Was spotted in Cuba. There were some pictures of him. Although those could be edited. I should know better than that. With Rosie Perez, yeah, you can fix those pictures from the past because he doesn't look like that now. He's 40-something years old. But Bill Cosby might have wanted to bow out of the industry by, you know, just killing himself. You know, he could be doing this. That would be a good story. Now that would be a good movie. You know. So I'm just, those are the two things. Corey Jones, he looks so much like my son. It could be my son. My heart is just really it's really heavy right now for all of us, you know, of black people. Because another thing, they were talking about policies and bills again on News Now. I like his show sometimes, but a majority of the time, I think it's because of how they think. They think in the same area black people have always been thinking, that Christian religion, and as far as politics, it's like they always want to be nice. So now we look at a show like Roots, and we say, what was wrong with us? Even when in Africa, when when he was going through his manhood initiation, and they announced in his group that the white man is here. The white man is here. Why didn't you kill him? You know, that's kind of common sense. If, why did you be afraid? Why were you afraid? Why did you automatically think that they were superior over you enough for you not to kill them when they're on your land? Like I said, white people are not Africans. I don't care. One say, well, your father was a thief. That's what I say. Shouldn't have been there, because you're not African, never will be African. I don't care how much they sit up and say that. They're not African. But when they're in Africa, they went over there on those boats. That's a long trip to go over and take somebody from their land. Big, strong men. Rather than to hide, the initiation group should have got together and demolished them. How many white people, if you need to have other Africans, in which they did, help you gather up these black people, then there's only 2 or 3 of you, you're dead. Well, so we're doing the same thing now. We continue to do it. You can't brainwash me to say yussa. Just kill me. That's Kunta Kinte did that really good. He was really good at Kunta Kinte. He was good at that, but he was not good at paying attention. He went against the rules once they told him not to walk along, don't walk near. They gave him the rules, and he dismissed them and got caught. All these strong black people caught in chains. That over 3 or 4 white people that was on a boat. I would kill you. You would be murdered on my property. And so that, what I just said, that's not holy, and that's not Christian, and that's not, we want peace. And one little boy, somebody, Lonnie Gear, I told him, do not comment on my stuff unless you study. Okay, because you sound totally stupid when you're talking about, that's what you all focus on. You're just focusing on slavery. If you go back to that, you will not be nothing. Who told you that? Because you would dare to do that to me. I would love to be on Fox News. I listen to some of them black people on Fox News and their answers to these people. I don't think that that's real. I think that Fox News get people to argue with them, because they would never get a for real person up there. That's what I think. I think Fox News is totally bogus. It's so blue-eyed devil. I don't know what to say. But we were always like that. And that's why I'm looking at roots. And because Alex Haley, I remember when he wrote it, I remember his whole philosophy, and I remember my granddad going and finding different information. So it's possible. And that $100 that this other store wants, DNA's getting it, because I'm going to start my thing for me, for my family. Now I want it in writing. I'm going to see what they can give me. But I always seek and want to know my roots. That's and secure that feeling and how I think and let it control my decision making. Which, if they're teaching that in schools and training politicians and things, they miss that part. You become a politician, all you have a white face. You're representing the same lopsided laws. So you're really not successful. you just help the problem. So, roots, yeah, we do not fight. I don't know what. And then, once we're on the plantation, we're cooking for them. Don't put me in your kitchen. You know, you would have to have me out in the fields, and then in the fields I would plan to get you. If it's only 4 or 5 of you on the plantation, I'm getting you. That's how my mind would work. And it's crazy. It is crazy. It is. Because I would do that. I wouldn't go, well, God loves everybody. Did you see, what's his name? What is his name? It's not George. It's not Chicken George. Fiddler. Fiddler is so much like the niggas today. Ow! If I could kick myself. And Alex Haley wrote that back in the 70s. He kissed that white man's ass. So, and up there, he was up almost in his face, almost kissing him in his lips. He squeezed that. Woo! Boy, that man, I forgot. Lou Gossett played that part. He played the hell out of that part. Because he was a kiss-up. And that's how a lot of people are today. And then how he referred to him as low class. See, and I said, dang, this is so much like, we have not gotten rid of that. Then, so we're now today talking about Corey Jones. And before that, Trayvon Martin. And before that, Eric Gardner. How dare, we don't even have the supply mentally to fight this war that needs to go on. Mentally, something is wrong with us. And it was way back then. Same. They think they're on a different level. All of you niggas are broke to me. You know why? Because it takes one blow. One little blow. And all of you will be broke because you were born that way. No, don't get it twisted. Think that you're on a certain level and now you have the ability to look down. Because we do that real good. Mexican, I'm going to tell you, when they come here and they're not really together, they don't speak English other than their relatives are here, the relatives take them in, and I'm going to tell you what they do. They teach them. They get them jobs, each other jobs. They look out for each other. What, they have the mind. So they're moving up very quickly. You know, and other races too. Black is the only one, if they want to talk about black people, that's really the reason. How could you have a president that avoided racism for 6 years, speaking about it until now? Actually 5 years. Let's be more accurate. How could you do that? And he's supposed to be black. I mean, what did they, I don't know if they calling him black or another race, because he is the perfect example though of any black, most of the blacks that are in power, and what they do with their people, how they handle it. You of all people should have been able to handle it, to at least speak with some respect to the people in Ferguson. You were supposed to be able to do that. But he's another fiddler. And he'll kiss that ass. He went into Newtown and did so much. He will kiss that and then look down on you and call you a dumb nigger. That's what he did. That's what it sounds like. I have it on video. It's about time, and it is on my timeline. Check it out. It's right in your face. Bill Cosby, please. That, I wonder if he's doing that to himself just to get out of the industry, because he can't do anything anymore and he's old, and there may be a reason why he wants to kill his image. That's how people step out of the industry too. Tupac might be living a whole totally different life. Elvis could be fat and old somewhere, you know. And then that's how they come out of the industry. They have to, because we will find them as fans. And they want their peace finally in their life. That's a very horrible life in a way. With everybody, I used to want to be a star. I'm so glad. I know now why I'm not a star. Because why the energies and it didn't attract. You know why? Because I would hate people in my business. I love my privacy right now. I'm not the type of person to have a whole bunch of people around me all the time. I like my private life. I love my private business. So that would wear, oh God, I would be so sick and probably depressed and on drugs. Anyway, so that's it. Corey Jones, my thoughts are with his family. Every time this happens, and this is going to be some bull crap too, because that police was supposed to identify himself as a cop with identification and all of that. Or is he supposed to be working? Was Corey going around shooting at everybody for him to stop? No, this is getting really bad. And we were scared in Roots. What are we going to do now? You have to, what is it about white people that you're afraid of? Pauline Christian. That's the first family of Christianity. Did you know that? So I met an attorney yesterday, and his name was Christian, and I jumped. I don't know if that's good news or bad news. I'm going to use them, okay? I don't play that. I don't let my spirit go down. It goes up and puts up a fight before letting down. So that's what I think is our problem. We're so afraid because we had so many opportunities to kill these people on their own plantations. And I'm just saying the truth. Or should we have gone to church and continue to go, hi, Master. Good morning, Master. Go over there and I want to sleep with you right now. Go in the fourth cabinet. Okay, Master. All right. No, fuck that. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill that bitch. You know, it's a bitch. It brings, that blue-eyed devil just brings that nastiness out in me. And some people say, don't look back. Don't look back. Well, don't. I think that a lot of you don't know. And to bring it into present and face your part of your dilemma. Just think of all the black men that we had in politics, that dumb Holder. Well, just think if those people were actually black. You know, actually stood up for their people. Boy, we might be a little step ahead here. Or just fight them. They may say, no, so let's fight. Do you want me to do the ISIS thing, man? That's what I was telling them as president. Yeah, I'm going to do the job, this critical job, but I'm going to do this too. And my empathy goes out to Ferguson, Michael Brown's mother. The way he did it, though. The way he did it. I have it on tape. I'll never have respect for Obama. Never. 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 I'm just not that dumb. You know. So we look back and then we look forward and we're seeing the same thing. You keep bumping your head. As Farrakhan said, job and justice. Then you go a couple of more years, it's job and justice. Then you go a couple of more years and it's job and justice. And he said, wait a minute. What? What? And that's what we do as black people. I don't know. We don't start wars. We're stuck up in these churches that need to be taxed. Destiny and purpose. He was on News Now. What is your TJ Jakes? Destiny and purpose. So he's given the reason why he should be a preacher and filmmaker and all the things instead of just focusing on preaching. Really, we need preachers. We need teachers. We need that more than the filmmakers, but it is part of his purpose. That's what he said. So I think he's a hustler, just like all the rest of them. I really do. All of them, even the little white one that everybody liked. I think that all of them, you got those big cathedral-looking churches. Please. That's money. That's big money. And really, we shouldn't even, in the black community, we shouldn't even be asking the government for nothing. For jobs, for the people coming out of jail. We shouldn't be asking them for nothing. Because those churches got more money. If they were really about their God and Jesus and Bibles and stuff, if they were really about it, they can get together and we could put government out of business. Because I used to always wonder that. Why don't the church help? That was real dumb for me to say that. Because their only hustle is that money, that mighty dollar. And that's all it is to it. So, I am going to go now. I'm not going to sing Obama, Obama. Now, I want to replace the words, you failed me. That sounds like really weak. Because why would I say to someone, failed? So I just say, Obama, Obama, you were really bad for the black people and your ancestors. Obama, 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 you were weak, 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 weak. Obama, Obama, you didn't speak up. You didn't speak up. You talked down on us. Obama, Obama, Obama. You were wrong. You were wrong for 6 years. Obama, we didn't need you. We didn't need you anyway, 'cause we're in the same state. Obama, Obama, Obama. I'll never have respect for you. That's the new lyrics. My Obama song. I know y'all hate that. Oh, God. Everybody have a nice day. All right? Bye. And Ashe.